Okay, then we can start calculator paper now, the extended paper 4. So let's start with question number 1. Okay, it says solve 4c minus 9 equals to 13. So we can write 4c is equals to 13 plus 9 and c is equals to
22 upon 4, which is 5.5.
that is
5.5.
5.5, that's correct. Second one now, because it's a calc paper, we can directly use the calc. It says work out. Give your answer correct to two significant figures. So in the fraction, we'll write 16.71 plus 46.13 divided by square root of 8.6 square minus 3.5 square.
It is 7.999. That means it will be like 8.0.
Yes, so it's going to be 8.0 because it says 7.999. So when we'll round up, we'll get 8.0. Moving on to question number 3 now. It says in USA, 1 gallon of fuel costs $4.83. In UK, 1 liter of fuel cost this much pounds. The exchange rate of 1 pound to dollar is this much. So if you want to convert pound to dollar, we have to multiply 1.215. So we'll get the cost of 1 liter fuel in dollars. So that is 1.62 multiplied by
1.9683.
1.9683. Perfect. Now it says 1 gallon is 3.785 liters.
4.83 divided by 3.785.
No, 1 gallon is this much liters. So 1 gallon is this much liters. So in USA,
4.83 divided by.
So for 1 liter, right?
Yeah. 4.83 divided by 3.785.
Oh, that is perfect. 3.785.
1.28 approx.
1.276. 1.276 we can write. Cost of 1 liter is this much in USA, and the cost of 1 liter is this much in UK. The question says that in which country does 1 liter of fuel cost more and by how much? So definitely it is more in UK. And by how much we'll find the difference?
0.6923.
0.69.
Yeah, 0.6923. Right? Yes.
Okay, so in UK 0.6923. So you can write by $0.69. Yeah, that's the answer. Let's move on to question number 4. Okay, part 8 says describe fully the single transformation that maps shape A onto shape B. Shape A onto shape B, so we can pick any vertex, let's say this one, and we are going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units to the right and 3 units down. So this is the case of translation, which will be denoted by the column vector 8 minus 3, and that's the answer. Clear? Next part, it says shape A onto shape C. Shape A onto say shape C. So this is the case of
rotation.
Clearly rotation. Visibly it is anti-clockwise, and we have to define the direction and the angle. So I have already figured it out using a tracing paper, but with the right angle method we can also see this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units away from the origin and to the right and 2 units bottom. Here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Wait. Yeah. 5 and 2 units left. So the center is 0 clockwise, 90-degree anti-clockwise, and the center is 0, 0. I have also checked this already on the tracing paper. You can also check it. I'll send this paper to you maybe later after the class. Second part, it says on the grid, draw the image that shapes A after the reflection in the line x equals to minus 2. So first let's sketch the line x equals to minus 2. So this is the line x equals to minus 2 here, right? And we can extend it definitely. And we have to sketch the reflection of A. So this point is 2 units away from the line. So we can mark here, then 2 units here. This is again 2 units away. So 2 units here, then 1 unit here, and then this, and then here and here, right? So we have this, 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 and this as the shape A dash. So you can highlight it, you marking, like you can shade it to highlight like this. Okay, so that's your A dash, and that's the diagram, and you also label it. This is part B, so you can label as part B here like this.
It is compulsory to shade, or we can just write.
It is not
A dash.
compulsory to shade, but this was the question asked in the previous, I mean yesterday. That sir, when we have 2-3 diagrams on the same graph, what are the things that we should represent, or what are the things that we should erase? We should nothing erase, but to make sure that our diagram is clearly visible, shading not as shading completely, but you can just draw the lines like this so that the part B answer is clearly visible to the examiner. Yeah. Perfect. So B is also done. Let's move on to question number 5 now. It says these are the first 5 terms of the sequence. Find the 10th term. Now we can clearly see that the first term is 1, second is 8. So this is 1 cube, this is 2 cube, this is 3 cube, this is 4 cube, this is 5 cube, right? So 10 must be 10 cube. That is 1000. Okay. Now next, these are the first 5 terms of a different sequence. 5 to 8, the difference is 3. 8 to 13, the difference is 5. 13 to 20, the difference is 7. 20 to 29, the difference is 9. So the difference is not common. We'll check the other difference. So other difference is 2, 2, and 2.
This is a quadratic equation.
Yes. As the second difference is common, this is a quadratic sequence. So we can write 2a equals to 2, 3a plus b equals to 3, and a plus b plus c equals to 5. Starting from 2a equals to 2, I can write 2a equals to 2. So a equals to 1. Then 3a plus b equals to 3. A is 1. So 3 plus b equals to 3. This makes b equals to 0. And the third one, a plus b plus c equals to 5. A is 1, b is 0, c is unknown equals to 5, and c is 4. Now we have all the values of a, b, and c. A is 1, hence we can write n square. B is 0, so no need to write. C is 4, so simply plus 4. And we are substituting this in the general form of the quadratic equation, that is ax square plus bx plus c. Because we have to write the nth term, we are writing in terms of n and not x. Clear? Moving on to part C. It says the sum of the first n terms of another sequence is n by 2, 5n minus 1. Use n equals to 2 to find the sum of the first 2 terms in the sequence. So if n is 2, we get 2 by 2, 5 to the 10 minus 1. So 2 to cancel, 10 minus 1 is 9. And this is your S2, you can say, right? Now it says find the third term of this sequence. Now this formula itself is the formula for Sn, sum of n terms. So when you have to find third term, third term. Third term will be S3 minus S2. So S2 is already 9. Let's find S3 first. So S3 will be 3 by 2 and 5 into 3, 15 minus 1, that is 14. So it's going to be 14. 7 into 3, 21, right? So the third term will be 21 minus 9. That's how much? 12?
12.
Perfect. Any questions in this?
Okay, scroll up for a bit.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I think, yeah. Thank you. You can
Okay.
scroll down.
Moving on to question number 6 now. It says simply expand 5x. So this will be 15x cube minus 10x square. That's the answer. 15x cube minus 10x square. And here we have already written the answer. So that's done. Moving on to question number 7 now. It says write down the inequality in y shown by the number line. So the number line y is lesser than 4 and it is greater than and equals to negative 1.5. Clear? Question number 8, it says Hadi buys a dishwasher. He can either pay a single payment of 980 or he can pay using the monthly plan. So this is the case of hire purchase. The monthly plan is 20% of 980 plus 12 payments of 75.25. Hadi uses the monthly plan, calculate the total amount Hadi pays. So he's using the monthly plan. That means he is going to pay 20% of 980 and additionally he is going to pay 12 payments of 75.25. So this calculation we can do directly in the calculator and get the answer. So 20% of 980 plus additional 12 multiplied by 75.25 bracket close, and the answer is 1099. So $1099 is the answer. Clear? Simple statement, we converted into equations, we solved it, and that's the answer. Find the percentage increase in the cost using monthly plan compared to the single payment. The single payment was $980 mentioned in the question. Monthly plan is 1099. Percentage increase will be increase, that is 1099 minus 980 divided by the initial value 980 multiplied by 100. Again we will do this in calculator. 1099 minus 980 divided by 980 multiplied by 100, and we are getting it as 12.14. 12.14 percentage. Any questions in this? Hello?
No, sir.
Okay. Question number 9, it says in a sale the original price of a sewing machine is reduced by $38. This is an 8% reduction in the original price. So now in this case we cannot use the direct formula. We have to make equation. So check here, it says the original price of a sewing machine is reduced by $38. Let's say the original price is X. Can we say X minus 38 because it is reduced by 38? This is 8% reduction in the original price. Original price is X. 8% reduction means what will be the multiplier?
0.08.
0.92 will be the multiplier.
Oh,
Because it is 8% of reduction. So 0.92 will be multiplier. Now we can figure out the value of X. We can write X minus 0.92 of X equals to 38. So X is common. We can write 38 upon 1 minus 0.92, right? And we can do this in calculator.
We can also find X by writing 38 equals 0.08x. Like that.
Check if you are getting the answer like that. What we did here, we did not, we only followed the sentence.
Yes, I'm getting 475.
475 is the answer. What we did, we followed the sentence and we framed the equation. Because it
If
says
it's reduced
original price,
by 38,
okay. Original
and
price
that
of the
is
saving machine is reduced by 38. So we reduced by 38. Then they are saying this amount is 8% reduction in the original amount. So 8% reduction means this is the multiplier x into 0.92, and we found the value of x, which is
yeah, so I took
475.
it as 38 equals 8% of x. Like that.
That is also correct. So you're getting 475, right?
Yes.
That's perfect. Question number 9 done. Let's move on to question number 10 now. It says write down all the factors of 18. So what are the factors of 18? 1, 2, 3. Is 4 is a factor? No. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 18. These are the factors 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. All the factors of 18. Part B, they're telling us to factorize this. So can we take y common and write 3 minus x? Plus, can we take 5 common and write 3 minus x again? So 3 minus x is common and y plus 5. Clear? Part C. Now they are saying this is equals to 18 where x and y are positive integers. Using your answers to part A and part B, find one possible value of x and the corresponding value of y. We have to find only one possible of x and y. We know that this was simplified as this factor 3 minus x and y plus 5. So can we write 3 minus x multiplied by y plus 5 equals to 18? It is clearly mentioned x and y are positive integers. It should not be negative. Let's say I am taking x equals to 1. So 3 minus 1 y plus 5 is equals to 18. 3 minus 1 is 2. Y plus 5 equals to 18. So 2 and this will be 9. So y will be 9 minus 5, that is 4. So when x is 1, y is 4. Clear?
So this can only be done by trial and error method.
Yes. A simple equation. It should be x and y should be positive, and we have to take the answers for the factors of 18. See, these are the factors of 18, right? 18 is written as this and this, and we just figured out the factors of 18 are these many factors of 18. I took first value x as 1, and then we figured out the value of y and we got the factor. Clear?
Yeah.
Moving on to question number 11, it says a warehouse has a floor area of 800 meters square. Let's say there's a warehouse like this, just for our understanding. There's a warehouse like this. Yeah. Floor area is 800 meters square. The floor area, this is 800 meters square. This is the question. It says the plan of the warehouse is drawn on a scale of 1:50. So let's say there is a small plan like this, and it is in the ratio of 1:50. So this is 1 unit. This is, in reality, it is 50 units. Calculate the floor area on the plan. What is the floor area on the plan? So they are asking the area of the floor on the plan.
That means a similarity, right? If 50 square
Sorry?
upon 1, this is similarity. 50 square upon 1 square is equals to 800 upon x.
Yes. But because we have to work out the value of x, we'll write like this. X upon 800, that is equals to 1 square by 50 square. Or we can make x the subject later. So x is equals to 800 upon 50 square simply. That is how much? 800 divided by 50 square, and we are getting 0.32. So 0.32 meter square. But this is centimeter square. So you have to be very careful here. 1 meter square is actually 10,000 centimeter square. Hence, 0.32 meter square can be written as 3200 centimeter square, and that's the answer. Clear? Moving on to question number 12 now. It says the diagram shows triangle PQR. Calculate the shortest distance from Q to PR. From point Q to the line PR. So the shortest distance is always the perpendicular distance. So we'll draw a perpendicular line on the line PR and we'll mark it as 90 degree. And let's say this is point N. So they wants us to find the value of Qn. So this is perpendicular and this is hypotenuse, or we can say this is opposite and this is hypotenuse. So opposite upon hypotenuse sine theta. Sine 42 is equals to opposite upon hypotenuse, that is 12.5. So the length of the opposite is going to be 12.5 multiplied by sine 42 and we'll get our answer. So 12.5 multiplied by sine 42 and that is 8.36. So the length is 8.36. Clear?
Yeah.
Question 13. Make x the subject of this formula. We have to make x the subject of the formula. In this case, we always have to check whether there's only one x in the whole equation or there's 2x. If there's 2x, we have to take x common. If there's only 1x, then we can make the subject of the equation directly. We can write it as 5x square equals to a minus w square. Then x square is equals to a minus w square whole divided by 5. So x will be positive negative under root of a minus w square by 5. And this is our answer. Okay. Question 14. It says the table shows some values for y equals to this, and we have to complete the table in part A. So let's check. Just write down the equation: 5 bracket minus 1 the whole square minus bracket minus 1 bracket close, it's cube, minus 4, and the first answer is 2. When x is negative 1, y is 2. And then change the sign in the
So
table.
using that mod setup 7, we can get the entire table.
Yeah, I mean, if you put all the values, you can, but there's just only 3 values. And we don't know the range. Or you have to put the range.
Range?
Like
Yeah.
minus 2 to 5.
5.
Like that.
Yeah.
There's only 3 values missing. So what I'm doing, I'm just simply changing the value in the bracket like this.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
So first I put negative 2, then I put 1, and now I'm changing it to 4 and getting the answer directly. 12. So first part is done. Second part, it says on the grid, draw the graph of this for negative 2 to 5. Now the table values for negative 2 to 5 is already carried out for us from negative 2 to 5. So at negative 2 it is 24. Let's check. At negative 2 it is 24. So this is 20. Let's mark 24 first. This is 20. This is going to be 21, 2, 3, 4. This is 4. Hence 24 will be here. Right?
Yeah.
Second, at 0, sorry, at negative 1 it is 2. At negative 1 it is 2. So 2 is here. So it is going to be here. Third, at 0 it is negative 4. At 0 it is negative 4, hence here. At 1 it is 0. At 1 it is 0 here. At 2 it is 8. At 2 it is 8, so must be here. At 3 it is 14. 3 it is 10 and 4. 14 over here. And at 4 it is 12. At 4 it is 12. So at 3 it is 14.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Yeah. At 3 it is 14, at 4 it is 12. Where is 12? 10 is here, 12 is here. And at 5 it is negative 4. At 5 it is negative 4 means here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We can clearly see a smooth curve. And now we have to join the curve like this with free hand.
So I think I suppose there is a lines question after this question, where we have to draw a line and find the solutions. If suppose the curve is not correct, and in this question was in our mocks, the same question. So what happened in my school mocks, then what happened was that my line was correct, two values were correct, the third value was not correct. So how do you ensure that the curve we draw is always like, you know, this correct one? Is there any technique for drawing a smooth curve?
So there is a curve scale in the market. You can use that. You can buy an check which is used to draw the smooth curves. That you can use, or you can simply try to sketch it precisely like this. There will be certain variation. There will be certain variation, but few variation is acceptable with certain points. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is done. Part C. No, part B is done. Part C says by drawing a suitable straight line on the grid, solve the equation this. Now we can clearly see that this equation and the sketch that we have drawn is very different. It is 5x square. I mean, little different. 5x square minus x cube minus 4. Right? So what is additional over here? If we'll separate, let's say we take 5x square to the other side and x cube to the other side. We can write minus, let me erase this first. We can write minus x plus 14 is equals to 5x square minus x cube. Now in this equation we have additional negative 4. So do negative 4 both sides. So we will get minus x plus 10, which is equals to 5x square minus x cube minus 4. So this is the line that we have to sketch. Minus x plus 10, y is equals to minus x plus 10. Simply draw a table value for this, x and y. When x is 0, y is 10. When x is, let's say, 4, y is 6. So 0, 10, 4 and 6. So 0, 10 is here and 4 and 6. 4 is here, 5 and 6 over here, right? 0, 10, 4 and 6. So now let's sketch the line, join the points and extend it like this from both sides. Make sure you always mark the arrows and you always write down the equation of the line also. Minus x plus 10. The equation of the curve was x cube minus 5x square minus x plus 14. Sorry, x cube minus, sorry, I think it is 5x square minus x cube.
5x, yeah.
5x square minus x cube minus 4. This is the equation for the curve and this is the equation for the line. Now we have to answer the question which we will get from the point of intersection. The first point of intersection is 10, but x is 0. X is 0 there, right? Here x is 0, here x is 2.
No, sir.
Sorry?
Point of intersection will not be 10.
Sorry?
The first point of intersection won't be 10. It will be minus something.
It's 2. Oh, sorry. This is not the intersection. The three intersections are here. One is here, one is here, and one is here, right? So the intersection is here. It is how much?
Minus 1.5, I think.
Minus
1.5 million.
Minus
it's
1
minus
is minus
1.545 or something like that.
it's somewhere here at this point. This point is how much?
Minus
Minus
1.5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can say minus 1.6.
Okay. Okay.
So
This
minus 1.6 is out of the range as per the marking scheme. Please check because I also got minus 1.6.
the
Okay,
range
to be
is
honest,
okay, Priyanshi. The range which I have in the mark scheme is minus 1.4 to minus 1.7, and our answer is precisely between the range.
Oh,
the answer is minus 1.5.
Minus 1.5 is also in the range only, no? Minus 1.4, minus 1.5, minus 1.6, minus 1.7.
my mark, I mean, I have my paper. I got one less mark.
Can we just go
My mark was
a little
deducted
bit?
in this for some reason.
Second value of x, you can surely check with the teacher and
See,
ask for the range. But this is the range in the mark scheme. Second, x is precisely 2 here at this point. This is the second point, precisely 2 here, this point, right? First was this one, second is this one, and the third one is this here. So this is 4, and let's mark the center first. Center is going to be 4.5. This is beyond 4.6 but lesser than 4.7. We can write 4 point, let's say 6.
You know,
6
so
or 6.5 you can write 4.65.
what's the range for the third x?
Third is 4.4 to 4.7.
So as per your graph, first x should be minus 1.5.
Minus 1.5 is also correct, Hitarth, because it's within the range.
Sure.
So whenever you sketch graph like this, there is a certain range. It should not be too off. Slight change is fine, like this. Okay? Any questions on this? Hello?
No, none.
Okay, let's move
Can
on.
this line be considered? It can't be considered
Question
as a
number 15.
tangent, right? The line
No, this
minus.
is not a tangent. This is not a tangent.
Okay, got it.
I have a question.
Okay.
So we will be getting marks as per the range only, or will they be checking a graph also? Is my answer matching the graph point?
What are you trying to say, Hitarth?
So like right now you have marked here on the graph. Will they be checking that and the answer if they are matching, or only with the range of the mark scheme?
They will check the range definitely, but they will check the correct point also. What if your answer is correct but it is not properly marked on the graph? So both are going to be checked, because the first part itself says draw the graph, right? Draw the graph. So the graph should be perfect. Each and every point that we have marked should be precise, and then yes, definitely your answers will also be checked. So we are moving on to question number 15 now. The height of each of 140 basketball players is recorded. The table shows the results. Calculate the estimate mean of the height. So because it is a class interval, not the exact class, we'll find the midpoint first. So midpoint is going to be 170, 182.5, 187.5, 195, 205. Right? So mean is going to be 170 into 7 plus 182.5 into 12 plus 187.5 into 31
192
plus 195 to 70 plus 205 into 20 whole divided by 140. So you can do,
192 something.
let me check.
Yeah.
170 into 7 bracket close plus 182.5 into 12 bracket close plus 187.5 into 31 close plus 195 into 70 plus 205 into 20 bracket close divided by 140. So it is going to be 192 point. So answer is 192.446. We'll write correct up to 3 significant figure. It is going to be 192. Or you can write 192.4. That is also fine.
I'm getting 141.2.
You have missed some value then.
I understood.
We did this entirely in the calculator. We are getting 192.446 like this. Moving on to the second part now. It says, okay, you cross check them. Done?
Yes, I'm getting 192.4.
Sorry?
Yes, sir, I got 192.4.
Perfect. Let's move on to the second part now. It says two of the players are chosen at random. Find the probability that both players have a height greater than 190 and no more than 200. So we have to check how many students are there from 190 to 200. 70. And two players are chosen at random. Can we say 70 divided by how much?
140
140
into 69.
69 divided by
139.
139. So let's check. 70 upon 140 multiplied by 69 divided by 139.
69
The
upon
answer is
270. 69 upon 270.
8. That's the answer. 69 divided by 278. That's the answer. Let's move on. Okay, we also have frequency density now.
So,
Just complete the histogram to show the information on the frequency table. Yes.
yeah, there was this question like this where we had to, like, we do not have to draw, but we have to guide in blanks that what is the height of each bar. Like, it's given that one bar is equals to 13 centimeters, then you have to find the others. How do you do that?
You can consider similarity there
How?
based on the
We have to
values.
find the ratio na first. First, we have to find the frequency
Similarity is basically
density.
ratio only, na?
Huh.
Scale factor of length. Scale factor of
Correct.
length you can use, that is ratios. Here in this case, we have to find the frequency density for each class interval. Let's check for the first one. Also check, this is 200 to 210, 2 to 210. The last one is all class width. Let me write down the class width here. Class width is 10. So frequency density formula is frequency upon class width, right? So first check the last one that is sketched here. So frequency is 20 divided by 10. Frequency density is going to be 2. Is it 2 here? Yes, it's 2. Let's check the other one then. First you mark the class width. 160 to 180, the class width is 20. Here it is 5. Here it is 5. Here it is 10. So 7 by 20 is how much? 0.35. Second, 12 divided by 5 is 2.4. Third, 31 divided by 5, that is 6.2. And the last one, 70 divided by 10, that is 7. So the first 160 to 180 is 0.35. 160 to 180 is going to be 0.35. Let's check. This is 1. Let's mark certain values first. We have to show 0.35. This is 1. This is 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8. Like that, right? We have to show 0.35 from 160 to 180, right? 160 to 180, 0.35. So we will simply go to the polygon 0.35 will definitely be here. 0.2, 0.4, 0.35 will be here. Getting it?
Yeah.
This is 0.35. Second, 180 to 185, that is 2.4. 180 to 185, that is 2.4. So this is 2.4 will be even less than this. This is 3.4. 2.4 will be
It's 2.4, not 0.2.
2.4. Yeah. Above 2. This is 2.2 and this is 2.4, right? Okay. This is 0.34. This is 2.4. And now we have to sketch
6.2.
6.2. 185 to 90, 6.2.
No, isn't it till 185?
Which one?
So the 2.
Yeah, it's still 185, not 90. True. Let's sketch till 185 only. 185 till how much? 2.4.
2.4.
This one. Oh, I touched the graph. Just a sec. Okay, it's fine. It's little on the left hand side. Now 185 to 190 is how much? 6.2.
6.2.
6.2 will be here till here, right? So let's write it down. This is 2.4, this is 6.2, and this is 7 now. 190 to 200 is 7. So 7 is here. Done?
Yeah.
And then you can simply sketch with lines till the class interval for all the different lines.
Is this necessary to do?
It is not required, but sometimes it is not visible, or your lines should be clearly visible. The triangles that we are sketching, it should be clearly visible.
Okay.
Then there is no requirement to do this. Okay, let's move on to question number 16 now. It says Matteo invests this much money, so this is the principal amount, this is the rate of interest per year, compound interest. At the end of 6 years, this is the time period. The total value of the investment is 1484. So amount is already known to us, that is 1484. We are asked to find the value of R. So we know that amount is equals to P 1 plus R upon 100 raised to T. So we can write 1484, that is equals to principal 1250, 1 plus R upon 100 raised to time period, that is 6. So now here we can do 1484 divided by 1250, that is equals to 1 plus R upon 100 raised to 6 now. After simplification, simplify the LHS. 1484 divided by 1250, I'm getting a fraction. Don't convert it into decimals. 742 divided by 625, which is equals to 1 plus r upon 100 raised to 6. Now it is raised to 6. To reduce this, I will take to the power 1 upon 6 or 6 root both side, right?
Yeah.
So this will cancel out. I'll directly do power 1 over 6. So for the LHS now, I am getting the value 1.02901, which is equals to now 1 plus r upon 100. So r upon 100 will be 0.02901. R will be 100 into this, so 2.9. So 2.9 or 2.90 is the answer. Clear?
Yeah.
This was
So
question.
when like a number of years is asked, what do we have to do? If suppose you take this 6 years, we do not know. Just can you please do the entire sum when we know that it is 2.9%, but we don't know it is 6 years.
Okay. So basically you are saying
I have a
1484
question.
divided by 1250, that is equals to P 1 plus 2.9 upon 100 raised to T is missing.
Yes.
Okay. We have to work out the value of T.
Yeah.
P we have already substituted. We don't need to write P. So let's simplify this. Simplify the LHS. 1484 divided by 1250. We will get. Now write it.
742.
I'm writing it in decimal now. So let's write it as 1.1872 precisely, which is equals to 1 plus 2.9 upon 100,
Yeah.
which is 1.029 raised to T. And now we have to find the value of T. So yesterday we were discussing one of the question based, just like this, where we can use logarithm to figure out the value of T.
Without logarithm, because you said yesterday logarithm is not there in the portion.
Logarithm is not there in the portion. Without that, if you want to find the value of T, there is a hit and trial method. I'll tell
Sir,
you. Yes. Other method is you can put it in calci and you will get the answer. Because you are allowed to use
Yeah,
without log.
log. How
Without
can
log,
we
we
do
can
it
use the
without
calci. So simply, okay, use your calculator. I'll tell you what to do. Just write down 1.1872.
Yeah.
Then press alpha equals to. Alpha equals to like this.
Alpha equals to
Alpha and calcium.
1.1.
Then write.
Wait. I'll clear my calci. Just a minute. I'm getting something.
sir, if we show log ka
In the
working,
while, if
do
I
we
will
get
just in my working, if it's like this, is it fine? One direct like R equals this directly
Yeah,
in my working.
that is fine.
Is equals to, where's is equals to now?
Sir, if I show log ka working here, will I get marks?
Yes. Any answer which is mathematically correct, even if it is not, I mean, the method is not there in the syllabus, you are going to learn log in AS levels, not even AS level, in A level. You will get full marks because mathematically it is correct.
1.18.
But we can, okay, 1.1872, then there is a alpha button, alpha and then cal.
Yeah. Got it.
Then you write 1.029
1.029
raised to,
raised to
give a variable alpha x here.
alpha
There is
x.
a x variable.
Should I
Okay.
press enter?
No. Now you have to do shift solve. Shift solve.
Shift solve. Solve for x.
Yes.
And I'm
You
getting the
get the
answer.
value.
Okay. 6.0025.
6 point, yeah.
Oh, okay. Can I just write
Then
down the
what would be
steps
the
again?
working in this if we are doing it on
6.0025.
calci directly?
Because you are allowed to use the calculator, you can find the value like this also, 6.0025, so approximately 6 years. Right?
Okay, so if it's a 3 marker question, then I can write this first step and then the answer and then round it off to 6.
Yes, you solve till the equation and find the value of t and write it down, you will get full marks. Okay? We are moving on now. Question number 17. It says the diagram shows a quadrilateral ABCD.
So sorry,
Calculate- Yes.
I'm really sorry. So if I'm using log, what I'm supposed to write on the paper that I'm using log?
If you are using log, so let's say I'm erasing this part now and we would like to understand how to solve this using log. Log 1.1872 is equals to log 1.029. This raised to t, check here, this raised to t will actually be multiplied with the, will come as a coefficient here. So now t will be equals to log 1.1872 whole divided by log 1.029. And when you will do this in your calculator, shift, there is a log sign,
Yeah.
1.1872 bracket close divided by, again shift log 1.029 bracket close, and we are again getting 0.00, sorry, 6.0025 like this.
Sir, if we use the other log, then it's 5.
You can.
In case of that, what are we? Oh wait, I'm not getting this answer. Wait, 1.1872 log is a 1.029.
So in the
Sir,
other log it will be
I
1.092 and in the answer wala it will be 1.18.
so I'm
Because I'm
actually
getting
getting the answer as 1.75.
Wait, 1.029 and here log 1.1872. This is what you have to do if you want to use the other log. See,
Okay. So can we write this if we have used log this and the syntax on the
you
paper?
can write, yes. Just mention these steps and write the value of t, you will get the answer.
Okay. Got it.
Let's move on to question number 17 now. Trigo. It says the diagram shows a quadrilateral ABCD. Let's mark AD unknown x. So we can solve this using cosine rule. We can simply write x square is equals to 9.6 square plus 12.1 square minus 2 times 9.6 multiplied by 12.1 multiplied by cos 56 degrees. Do this in your calculator, you will get the answer. So root of 9.6 square plus 12.1 square minus 2 times 9.6 into 12.1 into cos 56 and bracket close. So the answer is 10.42, right? Did we all get 10.42?
Yes, sir.
So correct up to three significant figure, we can write x as 10.4. Now it says calculate the obtuse angle BDC. BDC, this is the angle that they are telling us to find. This angle, right? So we can apply a sine rule here. We can simply write, let's say this angle is, let's mark this angle as theta. So we can write sine theta upon 15.8, that is equals to sine 47 divided by 12.1. And now we can take this here. We don't have writing space. Yeah. So we can write, this was 4.7, right? 4.7. No, 47, not 4.7. 47. So we can write theta is equals to sine inverse of the value, and value we will get by 15.8 multiplied by sine 47 divided by 12.1. So the value is 0.0.95499. So theta will be sine inverse of the answer, that is 72.9 72.744. Is the answer?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes. No, that's not the answer. Wait, you need the obtuse angle. That means you have to now use ASTC.
They have to subtract it by 180.
Oh,
You have to subtract by 180.
No, CSTC also minus answer because there is a sine cos theta. So we can simply do 180 minus 72.744 and we are getting 107.2. 107.2 or we are getting 0.25. So it can be written as 107.3 degrees. So 107.3 degrees is the answer. Clear?
yeah, the working for the other log would be something like this.
We will check. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct.
Okay, so like this, if I write,
That's correct.
max will go. Okay.
Yeah, you'll get it. Calculate the area of the quadrilateral. Area of the quadrilateral, this quadrilateral is divided into two
Sine
triangles.
theta.
We can find this theta first. So 180 minus 107.3 minus 47, that is 25.7. So this angle is 25.7. Now we can do half AB sine C, right? So for the first triangle, it is going to be half A into B, 9.6, 12.1. So 9.6 into 12.1 into sine 56. This part plus the other part again half into 12.1 into 15.8 into sine 25.7. So let's do this and we'll get the answer. So bracket 0.5 into 9.6 into 12.1 into sine 56 bracket close plus again half into 12.1 into 15.8 into sine 25.7 bracket close, and the answer is 89.6. Are we all getting 89.6?
Yeah. Won't it be
Any doubts in this?
89.5?
It is 89.59 or something. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, 89.6.
So correct up to 3 significant figure, the final answer will be 89.6. Yeah. Let's move on to question number 18 now. 18. It says 2x square plus 12x minus x can be written in the form of this. Find the values of a, b and c. So first, we can clearly see that a is common outside the bracket. Here also, can we take 2 common and write x square plus 6x minus 1?
Yeah.
Then only the quadratic equation can we write it in the completing the square form. So we know that when we have to do the completing the square form, we add and subtract b by 2 the whole square. So b is 6 by 2 the whole square, that is 3 square, which is 9. We have to add and subtract. So can we write 2
So this
x square?
this
Yes.
working that you are doing at b upon 2 the whole square, it is mandatory to show.
It is not mandatory to show.
Okay.
So x square, this is for me to explain you how are we even adding and subtracting 9. That's why I am writing. But I suggest if you want to avoid error, then you should do this.
Okay.
So x square plus 6x plus 9 minus 9 minus 1. Then 2 times. The first 3 terms will give you the expansion. So
X
this will
plus
become x plus
X
3.
plus 3 the square.
Yeah. X plus 3 the whole square. Additional
Minus
we have
10.
minus 10, right? But that is still inside the bracket. We have to put that outside the bracket. So we can write 2 times x plus 3 the whole square minus 20, right? Hence the value of a is 2, b is 3 and c is 20 and not negative 20. Right?
Wait. Why did you do 20? I did not understand that.
Because see, c is written separately, no?
Oh yeah. That's why it is multiplied by 2.
So what I did, I multiplied 2 with negative 10 and took it outside the bracket. I just opened the bracket basically. 2 into x plus 3 the whole square, 2 into minus 10.
No, but why 2 into minus 10?
Because 2 is outside the bracket, no?
But wait.
Okay, Priyanshu, tell me what we will get if we'll open the bracket.
Sorry? Yeah, 2x square plus 12x plus 18
There are
minus
two
18.
brackets. Priyanshi, there are two brackets. Don't open this one, only open the outside bracket. Now tell me.
2x plus 3 the whole square minus 20.
Exactly.
Okay, got it.
Clear? Because we have to write it in this form. That is our agenda.
Okay.
So we will follow that exactly, the form that is given to us. So 2, 3 and 20 is the answer. Common error, it is written minus 20. Kids write minus 20 directly here. But the minus is also there in the form. So the value of C is only 20 and not minus 20. Clear?
Yeah.
Let's move on to question number 19 now. It says, the diagram shows a major sector of circle with radius 7.5. So radius is 7.5. Calculate the perimeter of the major sector.
360 minus
So
126.
radius and arc length. That's the understanding.
360 minus 126 is 234.
So 360, perfect. 126, which is equals to 234 degrees. So this angle is 234 degrees. So arc length will be 234 divided by 360 degree multiplied by 2 pi r, and r is 7.5. So let's do this calculation. 234 divided by 360 multiplied by 2 into pi into r, which is 7.5, and the answer is 39
upon 4 pi.
Yes.
Plus 2
Plus
pi.
we have to do 2 times the radius, which is, this is total perimeter. This is perimeter.
Plus 15.
Plus 15. So simply add 15. 45.63 is the answer. 45.63. Correct up to three significant figure, only 45.6.
Yeah.
Perfect?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Moving on to the next question now. Question number 20. Very important question. Let's check the marks for this. 4 marks. And then additional 5 marks. A 9-mark question. And I think this is the last question now. Let's check what is asked. The diagram shows a pyramid OABCD, where O is the apex of the pyramid. The pyramid has a square base with sides 10.5. So sides are 10.5. The vertex O is vertically above the center of the base M. Okay. The height of the pyramid is 24. It is marked also 24. It says calculate the angle OA makes with the base. So OA makes with the base. So whenever this is the line, this is the angle that they are talking about, theta, right?
Yeah.
Now, we have learned trigonometric ratio, which is applicable to right angle triangles only. So we'll consider this triangle OAM, right angle at M. Okay, this is what I have marked. Now, first we have to find the length OM. OM will be half of, first we have to find the length AM. AM is half of AC. So first we have to find AC. AC is
10.5. AM will be 10.5 square plus 10.5 square upon 2.
It
That will be 10.5
21.
root 2, but let's check. Root of 10.5 square plus 10.5 square, that's perfect.
21 root 2 upon 2.
So yes,
21
AC we
root
are
2
getting
upon
21 root 2 upon 2, right?
Into half.
Which is ideally
Yeah.
10.5 root 2. We should not write like this. But that is 21 upon 2 root 2. Let's not write like this. 21 upon 2 root 2. That's the length of
AC.
AC. What will be AM? AM will be half
21
of
root
AC.
2 upon 4.
22. No.
21 root 2 upon 4.
21 root 2 upon 4. And now we have to find
Tan.
Tan inverse of
theta.
24 upon 21 root 2 upon 4, which is 72.8.
This is the question. So theta will be tan inverse of our value. Let's find the value. So theta will be tan inverse 24 divided by 21 root 2 divided by 2. Sorry, divided by 4, not 2. Right? Bracket close. The answer is 70.53. Are you getting theta 70.53?
We are getting 72.8.
No, I'm getting. Let me check. Yeah, I took 24 again. It is 21. 72.8 is the answer. That's perfect. 72.8 degrees. So that's the theta. 72.8 degree. Clear? Moving on to the second part. Now it says the diagram shows the frustum of a pyramid OABCD. The height of the frustum is 16. Height of the frustum is 16. The height of the entire pyramid was how much? 24. So the remaining height is, can we say that the remaining height is 8?
8.
Till this point it is 8 centimeters. Okay, it says calculate the volume of the frustum. We know that the volume of the frustum will be volume of the pyramid, or you can say volume of the bigger pyramid minus volume of the smaller pyramid. Volume of bigger minus smaller. Right? What will be the volume of the bigger pyramid?
1 by 3 into 10.5 square into 24.
The formula is 1 upon 3 into the base area into height. So 1 upon 3, what is the base area? 10.5 square multiplied by height, that is 24. That is how much? One by 3 into 10.5 square. Sorry.
882.
How much?
882.
882. Perfect.
882.
So volume of bigger square is 882 centimeter cube. Now, how do we find the volume of this?
The first
If we want to find the volume of
the side length.
we need base area, no? We need base area. Again, this area we need. How can we find this area?
Similarity.
Perfect. Similarity, because we also have the bigger square. So we can take A1 upon A2, which is equals to L1 square upon L2 square. Let's say this is A1 and this is A2. So A1 is unknown, A2 is 10.5 square, L1 for the smaller one is 8, so 8 square, L2 for the bigger one is going to be 24 square. So A1 will be, let's do this in calculator. So 8 square into 10.5 square divided by 24 square, and the answer is 12.25.
We can also take height now.
Sorry?
We'll directly get the answer if we take height.
Which height?
Length and the height of the smaller and the whole triangle. So x upon 8 equals 10.5 upon 16. 10.5 upon 24.
What answer you are getting? Are you getting 12.25?
I'm getting 3.5. As the
3.5 is the side length?
Yes.
Perfect. That is also correct. We figured out the area because ultimately we are going to use the area in the formula, because the formula for the volume is 1 upon 3 into base area into height. So ultimately that 3.5 we anyways have to multiply. So 1 upon 3 into the base area is 12.25 now. 12.25 multiplied by height, that is 8. So what's the volume?
32.67.
12.25 into 8 divided by 3, which is 32.67, right?
Yeah, yes.
So 849.33 is the answer. Did you get 849.33?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shall we move on to the next question now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's move on to the next question. Question number 21. It says find m in terms of n. We have 16 raised to 5m divided by 4, which is equals to 64 raised to the power 2n. We can clearly see that all the numbers are multiples of 4. Can we write 16 as 4 square to the power of 5m divided by 4, which is equals to
4 upon 1,
4,
4 is to
3,
1.
2n. That is the same.
we can write 4 is to 1. Then further we can write 4 raised to 2 into 5,
10m.
10m minus 1,
1
which
is
is
equal
equal to
to
4
4
raised
is
to
to 6n.
6n. Now when the bases are equal, we can equate the
10m minus 1 is equal to 6n.
exponents. 10m minus 1, which is equals to 6n, and we have to make
Is
m
equal to
in terms of n.
6n plus 1
10m
upon
Plus
equals
1
to
upon
6n plus 1. M is equals to 6n plus 1 upon 10, and that's the answer. 6n plus 1 upon 10. Clear?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Moving on to question number 22. I equals to V upon R, or V equals to IR. V is 50 correct to nearest 10. R is 13 correct to the nearest integer. Nearest integer value is 1 only. Calculate the upper bound of I. If we have to find the upper bound of I, we have to divide
Upper bound upon
upper
lower
bound of
bound.
v upon lower bound of r.
Perfect. So let's find upper bound of V.
55.
55.
55 upon 12.5.
Upper bound of V is 55. Lower bound of R is
12.5.
12.5. So simply 55 divided by 12.5.
4.4.
4.4.
4.4.
How much?
4.4.
4.4.
22 by 5, that is 4.4. Perfect. 4.4 is the answer. That's question number 22.
A,
Sorry,
A,
what A?
4.4 A.
This is
What?
not
This-
physics. This is math.
No, it's fine. You don't have to
Sorry,
write down
sorry,
the
sorry.
units. You don't have to write down the
Sorry.
units. Good. Ampere. Okay. We just have to find the value. Units were not given. If the units are given, then we have to write. Here the units are not given, hence we can leave the answer till 4.4.
Okay.
And this was the last question. We finished the paper.
In like 1 hour 15 minutes only, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty quick.
So that's a good thing. I repeat, if not 1 hour 50 minutes, at least you should finish it in 1 hour 40 minutes for sure. Max to max 140. Remaining 20 minutes, you go through all the questions. Start from the questions which carry highest marks. Right?
Um,
Can you revisit question 6C?
Sorry,
Can you revisit question 6C?
16. Definitely.
No,
We can.
6C.
Sorry, 6.
C.
6C.
Wow.
Okay, let's go back to question number 6. We don't have 6C.
Sorry, then it might be up. This 5C. Sorry, my bad.
This 5C?
No.
Yes, okay. So 5C is a little
5C.
different. It says the sum of the first n term, is of another sequence is this. So this is the formula given to us, which helps us to find the sum of n terms. Let's say,
Oh,
for example, I'm telling you, let's say the first term is 1, second term is 2, third term is 3, fourth term is 5. Any term, there is a sequence given to us. So if we have to find S3, So S3 will be the sum of first, second, and third term. 1, 2, 3, which is equals to 6, like this. This is the understanding
Okay.
that what does the sum of n term means.
So this is
Now
not
it
the
says,
term. This
it
is
says use any
this
quotient
is
to find the sum of the first two terms, right? They want us to find, let's say A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, and so on. The sum of first two term, which will be A1 plus A2. It is denoted by S2. So S2 will be A1 plus A2, which can be carried out directly using this formula if you will substitute the value n here. And they are saying n is 2. So when we substituted n2, we got 9, right? So S2 is 9. Then they are telling us to find the third term. Third term means they want us to find A3, not S3.
yes.
So the formula
How?
is, if you want to find the third term, you can do S3 minus S2.
Oh, acha, okay. So S3 minus S2.
Yeah,
Because
because
S3 will be all three and
yes, all the three, A1, A2, A3
3x
is your
minus 2x.
S3
2x.
and A1 plus A2 is your S2.
Yeah.
So when you will subtract S2 from S3,
S2.
you will get the
Okay.
third term. Clear?
Yeah. Yeah. I just had doubt in that. Then why is it S3 minus S2?
Is it clear now?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any other question anyone would like to ask?
None. No.
Okay. I'll stop the presentation now. I hope this was helpful to all of you.
It was really helpful. I mean, we got the examiner's insight about how to write a paper. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was pretty helpful. These two workshops together.
Okay, thank you. So the basic format is read the question, understand the context, write down the given information, that what is given to us. And the third one, what we have to find basically. Once you understand these three things in sequence, what is given and what is asked basically, understand the context, given information, and what we have to find, you will be easily able to solve most of the problem without any hassle. Okay, so we keep our workshop till here, and that's all for the session. Bye everyone.
Bye, sir. Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Bye, sir.
You're welcome.
Join the community. Be a math builder.